What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron and today we're going to be talking about Eternal Evolution. And we are going to be focusing on Artas. That's right, Artas is back, baby.
We are back, baby. We're back!
Most players probably relied on Artas quite a bit in the early game, as he's one of the champions you're going to receive pretty early. He can be purchased a couple of easy places, and he is a solid early character as a Vanguard. He helps you do some damage, he helps you get some sustainability out there for your team, so he is a bit of a Swiss Army knife early on in the game. And then I'm betting a lot of players, as they started collecting more heroes and evolving others, kind of drifted away from Artas like I did. He kind of faded out of the picture, became very peripheral for the teams. But he is back with a vengeance, just like some of his abilities indicate. So let's talk about first why he is back. With the new S Vanguard Commander, I have to dime myself out here a little bit. I was one of the ones that said, who on earth is going to use 3 Vanguard heroes together in the same team? And the answer is everyone who wants to do better. Because if you're running Leo, Crete, and Artas, you can get an amazing amount of work done. They actually progressed me in story chapter by switching to those 3. They have been absolutely destroying it. So the commander here gives you a shield for Leo and Crete, which doesn't actually help Artas, but the important thing here is when you deploy 3 or more Vanguard heroes, every time your Vanguard heroes are attacked by an enemy hero or monster, there's a 40% chance to regenerate 3% of their max HP. So if you're throwing Artas in that team with Leo and Crete, then you are gaining health regen for the entire team. At 40%, that's not too shabby, considering how many times these guys are getting hit. Like, that's fairly high numbers. So that's really going to help the sustainability of your team. There is also a added benefit in PvP. It's going to increase the damage and max HP of all heroes by 20%. For that's regular arena, galactic arena, and summit arena. So if you guys have a Leo and a Crete, make sure you're swapping in Artas, and then you're going to get some extra bonuses in PvP. So let's go ahead and pull up Artas here and talk about his kit. Alright, diving into Artas' kit here, they're going to basically be divided into 2 portions here. We have the ultimate, which he's going to choose one enemy, do a ton of damage to them based on his defense, and he's going to put them in the vengeance state. Enemies in the, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be vengeance state, become main targets for Artas and have their damage reduction decreased by 8%. So Artas is going to do more damage against them. And each 5% HP lost will further decrease damage reduction of the enemy by 1% up to 15%. So the less health they have, the even harder he's going to hit them. And then the talent is just going to increase the duration. And then his common down here on the end is going to enhance the vengeance effect that we just talked about. Each 5% HP lost further decrease damage reduction. So just reducing their defense basically. And then the talent damage reduction, the enemy in the vengeance state is further decreased. So there we go. So those abilities are going to go ahead and reduce the enemy's damage reduction so that he can do more damage. The really important offensive portion of his kit, however, is going to be based off these 2 commons, Split and Destructive Slash. So on Split, after every 3 basic attacks, his next basic attack is enhanced, inflicting 470% of defense as damage to the enemy. And an important talent here, if Artas' HP is below 50%, he's going to gain lifesteal off that. So the second one, Destructive Slash, with pairs with Split. He's going to leap in the air, slash the target in front of him, do some damage, but he's going to gain 1,500 attack speed for the next basic attacks, which, by the way, his current attack speed is 250. 250, and he's going to gain 1,500. That's absolutely massive. So his attack speed is going to go through the roof, which, if we remember from the ability we just talked about, after every 3 attacks, he's going to hit way harder and gain lifesteal. So you want this dude attacking as fast as possible. It's going to increase his damage. It's going to increase his lifesteal. Pairing with that, the equipment that tested the best for Artas is going to be Gluttony with defense as the other set. Damage reduction on the boots, obviously, because he is a Vanguard. He's going to be in the front taking a bunch of damage. But if you can throw some defense on there, I just don't have those specific boots. So we want defense, we want HP, we want damage reduction on all these on the secondaries. But we want the gluttony set and we want the steady defense set. He's going to do more damage by my testing in a 1-minute fight. He was about 500,000 over any other set I tested, including the Herald going full defense, all that kind of stuff. Because his damage, as you see here, all based on a percentage of his defense. So we want to pump the defense and we want to pump the attack speed. This has really made Artas a powerful champion in this game again, now that he's paired with Leo and Crete with this other commander. So he has gone from being only viable kind of in the early game and then fades out in the mid to late game to now being very powerful in the late game. As I said, Leo, Crete, and Artas with a couple of healers have progressed me in story challenge mode and in soul mine, and they have added bonuses in PvP. So now you can gain a summoner team, a vanguard team, and then some other powerful, Hunter, Bailey, whoever you got there as a third team. So it's really allowing you to mix and match more heroes, gain power across the teams, and not to mention Twilight Lands, where the vanguard team will now absolutely smash. So Artas is back. Welcome back, Artas. Glad you're a powerful member of the game again. Highly recommend him. He can be picked up multiple places. One of the best places is just in basic here with the exchange. You can pick him up. As you see, I have started to try to max him again. I'm only one evolve short of having him maxed out. And it's going to be a real discussion whether I'm going to start putting some exclusives into him, because he is a valuable member of the team. So thank you guys for stopping in tonight. Hope the guide was helpful, and I hope you guys want to include Artas in your team. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're not missing upcoming content. Give me a big thumbs up, and as always, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.